I want to address one very specific reaction I keep seeing under my latest videos. It goes like this. If you say good and evil don't exist, then you're justifying violence. If you don't call something evil, you're enabling it. If you don't use the word evil, you must be on the side of demons. This is a logical error, a very basic one. Refusing moral labels is not the same thing as justifying harm. Those are two different operations, and confusing them is exactly the problem I'm pointing at. Moral categories are not tools of analysis. They are tools of social regulation. They answer the question, who should be punished, not the question, what is happening. When you replace the second question with the first, you stop understanding reality. I'm analyzing how morality works, its mechanisms, its side effects, and people be like, she's justifying murder and theft. This is brain-dead reasoning. Here's a very simple analogy. If I don't call cancer evil, does that mean I'm justifying cancer? Does it mean I support cancer? Does it mean I think cancer is fine or acceptable or should exist? Of course not. It means I'm not replacing explanation with a label. I can describe harm, suffering, destruction, violence, and still refuse to turn all of that into a metaphysical category called evil. Calling cancer evil doesn't help you treat it. Understanding how it works does. If a detective investigating a serial killer started calling them evil instead of analyzing patterns, motives, and methods, you'd call them incompetent. If an oncologist treating cancer called it evil instead of studying how cells replicate, you'd find another doctor. If a plumber showed up to fix your broken pipe and called it evil instead of finding the leak, you'd throw them out. You wouldn't hire a surgeon who treats tumors with moral condemnation. Why do you expect me to treat systemic violence that way? Because in every professional context, we understand that moral labels replace analysis. They feel good, they do nothing. But somehow, when I refuse to do the same thing, suddenly I am defending atrocities. Now take that logic and apply it to whatever you like to slap that label on. When I say that the word evil is unnecessary, I'm not saying violence is acceptable. I am saying the label does not explain anything. It stops inquiry. It ends analysis. It gives you emotional relief and intellectual paralysis at the same time. And this is where the binary thinking kicks in. For a lot of people, the logic is literally this. If you don't use my language of condemnation, you must be justifying the crime. If you're not chanting the same moral words, you're on the wrong side. This is the same logic as, if you're not with us, you're against us. It's a two-valued, childish reasoning that cannot tolerate a third position. This is exactly how propaganda works. And the sooner you become aware of it, the better for all of us. And the third position is very simple. You can oppose violence without turning it into metaphysical evil. You can recognize harm without moral theater. You can want prevention, intervention, protection, and accountability without invoking cosmic categories. In fact, moral labels often do the opposite of what people think they do. When you say, this is evil, the thinking stops right there. You don't ask how it was produced. You don't ask what conditions made it possible. You don't ask how similar dynamics replicate elsewhere. You don't ask how to actually prevent it. You just point, condemn, and move on. That doesn't dismantle violence. It ritualizes it. And here's the part people really don't like hearing. Moral language is very often used to mask, justify, and stabilize violence, not stop it. History is full of atrocities committed by people who were absolutely certain they were on the right side of good. So when someone tells me, but this thing is objectively evil, there is no debate. What I hear is refusal to think past the label. And no, saying this does not mean everything is relative or nothing matters. That's another false binary. Analysis is not justification. Explanation is not endorsement. Refusing metaphysical language is not moral collapse. It is an attempt to deal with reality without comforting illusions. So if your entire position collapses the moment someone refuses to say the word evil, then what you're defending is not morality. You're defending a vocabulary that makes you feel safe. If you need the word evil in order to oppose harm, then your opposition is fragile. I don't need a demon category to know that suffering matters. I don't need morals to understand damage and destruction. We're not here to discuss morality. We're gonna take it apart and see what's inside.